As if I didn't already have the game running kind of heavy in 2010, I told you it's only going to get heavier. It's your man DJ Ekin, Tampa's most connected DJ, MyPlace, of course, the spot. And let me bring you up to snuff on where we are right now. Brief synopsis of things. For the love of Ray J.
That's a big word.
Well, we kind of educated around. We try to pride ourselves on reading. Kind of the synopsis of where we at right now. For the love of Ray J. The winner of this past season, Miss Berry. And then we have a situation brewing all around the country is starting to spread of her past life and where she's at right now and some things that are going on. And I'm not sure what to call you first. Do we call you the X? Do we call you? What would you like for us to address you as?
Just call me Stu.
Stu.
Yeah.
Hannah's baby boy Stu right here. Welcome to MyPlace, man.
What's going on, man?
And I guess let's get right to it, man, and bring everybody up to where we are. We had Miss Berry going for the love of Ray J. And, of course, they do a lot of talking. They tell about themselves. And, she addressed some things like, she was divorced, children, things that age and stuff like that. And then left the marriage. And then I guess, according to her and things on the show, if I'm not mistaken, was from that to trying to get win the love of Ray J.
All lies.
All lies.
All lies.
Because somewhere in between that, it was a situation with you.
Yeah.
So give us a little synopsis. Give us a little bit on the Miss Berry that you know.
First of all, I don't know who Miss Berry is. I know who Connie is.
Wow.
That's the person I know or the person I thought I knew.
Okay. And Connie would be Miss Berry's government.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think because I'm just lost, like, really who she is right now. But
first off, wait. First off, before you can go any further with telling us that, because I want to clear something up too, because a big question right now is these interviews that you're starting to do and being sitting here on MyPlace.
Okay.
Are these things because you're like a scorned lover, or because a big word right now we use, hating? Is that what's going on right now?
Let me address the word hate as I do on Twitter at babyboystu.com. People use the word hate. 99.9% people use the word hate when they can't take criticism, and they use that as an excuse.
Wow.
Second of all, it's not about a bitter or scorned boyfriend or ex-lover, because according to her, I was none of the above. So
wow,
couldn't be a situation like that.
So you jump off?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Wow.
Because we met and she was going through her divorce that was, I guess, finalized before the show started. And, when we had lost contact around a couple months before that for reasons, for drama reasons. I'm like, yo, it's over. It's done.
So did you call it quits or did she call it quits?
I called it quits. But prior to that, we've been back and forth. It was one of those, brother.
I know, but
you got to do that. It was one of those things. But the last time it was me. And, when I found out she was on the show, we had just recently started talking. It was like right before my birthday. And she said the main reason she went on the show because I wouldn't talk to her. I'd stopped talking to her, and she was just at a loss, and she just wanted to do something. And she mentioned it in several interviews that she was naive to the fact of going on the show. I'm like, duh.
Wow. So let me ask you a question. So she told you that she went on the show because you wouldn't talk to her. You think she'll admit that now if we talk to her? Never. And that's the thing about it. That's the crazy thing about it. Right.
Her not mentioning or saying anything about this.
Right.
Because when her and I met, when the show was airing, we had to do everything in privacy.
Gotcha.
Because of the contracts she signed and so forth and so on. So anything couldn't be mentioned. But one of the things that we talked about and was very interesting, she's like, well, I talked to the producers about me having a boyfriend and, being with you and so forth and so on. But she was very adamant about the fact that getting it in my mind that her and I never dated. I was like, what do you mean why I keep saying that? Because we never did. And da-da-da-da-da. You never said that what kind of relationship we had. And I'm like, Connie.
Right.
You then went crazy because I wouldn't change my Facebook status that you were in a relationship with me.
Wow.
I don't go around and say, hey, this is my girlfriend, Connie. Hey, I don't run around, hey, girlfriend, come here.
But it was evident all around. It was evident in the city because a lot of places you went, she was with you.
Yeah. And she's like, nobody knows that you and I never talk. I'm like, huh? So I let that slide. And, like I told her and I told people around me, the reason why the show was airing that we were talking to each other. And I would say it's primarily my fault looking at it now.
Right.
Because I felt guilty in a sense about a mother of two.
Okay.
A mother of two.
Right.
Wonderful kids that I had a bond with is going on a show that's pretty much where wannabe 5 minutes of fame video models or music models or chicks with nothing else to do, young girls go to get a name for herself.
Wow.
Now, what would a mother of two, and it's all on the blogs, you know, I want Miss Berry to win. Why? Because she's grown and she's classy. That right there.
Right.
That's not a grown woman and classy show. So I'm like, hey, damn, maybe if I would have been there for her, things would have been different. And we had a discussion after this is all over, after all this aired. Can you be with me like that?
She asked you that?
Yeah.
Wow. Cause going by everything that we seeing now on Twitter and all the craziness that we seeing and going and, you know, like things said to you like you a loser, get life, this, that, and the other.
I'm a lame, I have no life, and other explicits that she used it in. With you!
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure, you know, and one thing, let's go right here though, seriously.
Right.
And you did make some valid points in this, that, and the other. But I guess a lot of people are saying though too, man, like right this second now, even with all that being passed, why go so hard now though? Like you going, like it's like you going hard. Like not because you know we're gonna do it right here.
Yeah.
But people are saying that you going hard, and like some of the things that you going hard about, they trying to say they don't matter and this, that, and the other. Maybe because we all don't know everything that's being said when we not around, or like how y'all may communicate when we not around.
Yeah, and people say, why don't you keep that in privacy? That's true to a certain extent, but at the same time, the way I feel, if you're gonna throw your life out there on TV, your love life, and when the reunion show, like I saw like the first episode, and my daughter called me. Now, my daughter that she formed a bond with called me and said, Daddy, are you watching For the Love of Ray J? Why is Connie crying? You know, this is out of the mouth of the 12-year-old. So I peeped it on and I watched it. I'm like, you know what? That's pretty much the damn same thing that she was doing to me.
You ain't gonna sit here and tell us
Brother,
that. So you think it was the crying? Is the crying an act though? Because she cried a lot on the show.
Brother, that is her MO.
So maybe she really did.
If you're gonna cry, man, make tears come out of your eye.
So let me ask you this then. Okay, well let's go to the reunion show because I did see the reunion show. And it bothered me because I know her a little bit, and when Ray J said things like, you know, I like Miss Berry a lot, but I might have made a bad decision, and then like he even kissed old girl, and then they said Ray J had seen other chicks in the 5 months that he hadn't seen her. Did you feel something for her? Did you feel?
Actually, I wanted to go through the TV and give her a hug.
Really?
Yeah, because she looked like a fish out of water, just like really confused if you like looked at her face.
Right.
And like she said before in an interview, she's naive to a lot of things. You know, she's very beautiful, there's no doubt.
Right.
She's a good woman to a certain extent.
Right.
But like I said, and it's kind of crazy because, you know, it's all on all these blogs in different places, and people are like, he's a hater, and da-da-da-da-da, keep your mouth closed if you've been, quote-unquote, smashing it for, you know, 5 months or so forth and so on while the taping of the show is. And, you know, everybody has their problems.
Right.
You can't believe everything that you see on TV. And the women that's like supportive of her, it's like, yo, the reason I wanted you to win because you were grown and you were classy and da-da-da-da. That right there says in itself.
Right.
What the hell is a grown and classy woman doing on a trashy show like this?